Hey y'all, it's Magic with your girl, and today we're talking about a movie that does not get enough credit, A Wrinkle in Time. Now listen, before you scroll, before you judge, before you say this movie was confusing, stay with me because this one has layers. Let's get into it. First of all, Meg Murray is one of the realest young protagonists we've seen in a Disney movie. She's not bubbly, she's not confident, she's awkward, angry, insecure, and constantly feels like she doesn't belong. And honestly, that's exactly why a lot of people miss the message. Meg isn't meant to be perfect, she's meant to be relatable. Meg is carrying pain. Pain from losing her father, pain from feeling different, pain from being told she's too much or not enough. And let's pause right there. How many of us grew up feeling that exact same way? Now let's talk about the real magic of this movie. And no, I'm not just talking about the visuals, the terrorist acts, or the comic travel. The real magic is the message. Your flaws are not your weaknesses. They are your power. That hit me. Meg spent the entire movie thinking something is wrong with her. She compares herself to her perfect brother Charles Wallace, who's a literal genius, and Calvin, who just fits in so easily. Meanwhile, Meg feels broken, but the truth is what saves everyone in the end isn't intelligence, strength, or logic. It's love. And that brings us to Miss What's It, Miss Who, and Miss Which. These women aren't just guides. They were symbols. Each one represents wisdom, faith, and trust in yourself. They didn't give Meg the answers. They gave her the belief that she's already had what she's needing. Now let's talk about the darkness. It. Because it isn't just a villain. It is fear. It is self-doubt. It is conformality. It is that voice telling you to shrink, behave, fall in line, and stop being different. Sounds familiar? And when Meg faces it, she doesn't defeat it with violence or power. She defeats it by referring to stop loving, especially loving herself and her brother when it's hardest to do so. That moment right there, that's the heart of the movie. Now I know some people say this movie was too absurd or too weird, but I think that's the point. Healing, grief, self-acceptance aren't neat or simple. They're messy, they're emotional, they're confusing, just like Meg's journey. This movie wasn't made to spoon feed you. It was made to make you. And let's be real, seeing a young black girl centered in a story about comic destiny, love, and saving the universe, that mattered. Representation mattered. Period. So here's what I want to know from y'all. A, did you relate to Meg, or did the movie go over your head? B, do you think this movie was misunderstood? C, what was your biggest takeaway? Love, individuality, or self-worth? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know this one gonna split opinions. If you watched this movie as a kid, would you see it differently now as an adult? And if you made it this far, go ahead and like this video because you're officially rocking with your girl. Subscribe for more Magic with your girl, where we talk movies that make you think, feel, and look a little deeper. Until next time, remember, being different isn't your superpower. Bye.